Are you gonna be my restreamer for the day? Goddamn, she is. Welcome in, Jackal. How are you all doing today? Hi, hi. Oh. Jackal left. Jackal dipped. What the flip-flop? Anyways, hi, Beeb. How are you? How is everyone doing? How is everyone doing? I hope you all are doing well. We're just gonna wait for a few more people. Okay, Twitch chat. Okay, lurkers. I'm gonna need y'all to interact with me today because we are doing Magium Monday, and that means that we make choices on this game. And if you've not reached out before, or like if you've not reached out, sorry, I read the words reached out and then I copied them. If you have not been here before, when I played Magium, you have some catching up to do. Pretty much, Magium is a game where we are Barry, a guy with no magic that's competing in a tournament of mages. And the only way that he is he's pretty much lying bullshitting his way through this by acting as though he has magic. And he's acting like he's an overpowered person because these overpowered people called Stillwaters, you can't tell that they have magic. Yeah. So, yeah. Awesome. I can see the lurkers. I can see that there's lurkers. Wait. Is that Poet I see? Is that Anyways. Okay, so we're waiting for a few more people to roll in. And then we're gonna go ahead and get started. So how is everyone doing today? How is everyone? I hope everyone is doing absolutely wonderful. Come on, guys. I need y'all to chat with me. Otherwise, I'm going to be talking to myself the whole time, and that just gets awkward. Because I will do it. I will chat to myself the whole time. Okay, hi, Karma. Hi. How are you? Okay. You remember Magium? Is it Magium? I think it is, because magic. I'm glad you're good. Yeah, it has to be Magium, because magic. Yes. Okay. So, last time we left off, I'm so busy. You're so busy? Oh, no. Okay, guys. If you're very busy, then you won't be able to help us make decisions in this. That's so sad. Okay. I'm trying to cool off right now. Okay, cool. Then you can cool off while we play Magium. Okay, so I think we were at the part where they were like in the clearing and there was a bunch of people murdering a bunch of other people. And so I think we already bluffed our way through something. Yeah, what are our stats? Our stats are 2 in reflexes and 1 in premonition. So hi Argo. So thank you. Thank you, Beeb. I heard murder. Yes, murder. There was murder. There was lots of murder. Lots of murder. Anyway, okay. I'm going to go ahead and start reading it. The mage with the battle axe seems to have temporarily lost his cool and is looking a bit terrified. And he should be. Kate's killing intent is so strong that it seems almost palpable. I see backstabbers and sword throwers, she shouts. And you call yourselves mages? Come, I'll show you real magic. As she talks, the air all around us seems to be getting colder. So this is what it feels like to be in a tournament alongside the most powerful mages in the world. The bearded mage seems to have snapped out of it. Your parlor tricks won't save you a second time, wench. I don't care if you're a banshee or not. None of you are going to leave this place alive, he shouts as he rushes towards Darren with his battle axe ready to strike. As he approaches, I realize that if I don't do something quick, Darren will be forced to fight both the older and the younger mage by himself while also defending me. And he won't have the luxury of using healing spells, since they require him to be calm and relaxed in order to cast them. Maybe there is something I can do to help. Oh, welcome in, Max. Kill the old man. Wait, what? What do you mean kill the old man? Why do you want me to kill the old man? Oh, wait, that isn't even an option. Why do you want me to kill the old man? What the heck, man? Anyway, the three options are hide behind Darren and let him handle them both, draw the younger mage away from Darren and focus on avoiding his attacks, or fight the younger mage myself. And I'll remind you that the reflexes are 2 and the premonition is 1. So, welcome in, MX Darling. So, the choices are hide behind Darren and let him handle them both, draw the younger mage away from Darren and focus on avoiding his attacks, or fight the younger mage myself. One, 2, or 3. Or you can ask me to repeat them again. I can repeat them again if you need me to. Yeah. Repeat? Okay, I got you. Hide behind Darren and let him handle them both. Draw the younger mage away from Darren and focus on avoiding his attacks, or fight the younger mage myself. Oh, we're going to fight the younger mage. Okay. Okay. There's no way Darren can fight the two of them while defending me. Since the younger mage seems to be so focused on me, I'll lure him away from Darren and try to fight him on my own until Darren finishes off the older mage. Kate seems to have gotten the sword-throwing mage's undivided attention. He is constantly sending swords her way from every direction as she creates walls of ice to block his attacks. We're lucky with Darren's weakness against weapons and my lack of magical talents. We're lucky. With Darren's weakness against magic... With Darren's weakness against weapons and my lack of magical talents, that mage probably would have been the hardest for us to fight. As the bearded mage reaches us, his battle axe clashes loudly with Darren's sword. I see you've enchanted your weapon well, healer, says the older mage. But how long can you last against a battle-hardened warrior such as myself? He roars and presses his battle axe harder against Darren's sword. As the two of them fight, I dash away towards the forest. As expected, the mage with the dagger is coming right after me. Barry, wait! Darren shouts after me. He attempts to follow, but decides against it. He can't afford to avert his eyes from the bearded mage even for a second. He is too dangerous. In the meantime, the mage fighting Kate has managed to surround her with floating swords, aimed at her from every direction. He sends them all at her simultaneously in an attempt to overwhelm her defenses. She quickly surrounds herself with a sphere of very thick ice, and all of the swords once again stop into it. As she dismisses the sphere, all the hundreds of swords drop to the ground with a deafening clang. Hey, Green Phoenix. Okay. Okay, guys. Combat technique check failed. Level 1, and toughness check failed. Level 3. Once I'm far enough away from Darren and his opponent, I turn back towards the mage with the dagger and assume my fighting stance. As the mage teleports behind me, I attempt to disarm him. I fail to grab his arm, however, and his knife reaches my neck. His dagger slits my throat open. I desperately try to stop the flow of blood by covering the open wound with my hands, but it's no use. Barry! I hear Dan scream in the distance. The last thing I see is the mage's dagger descending towards me as he lands the finishing blow. So, guys. That didn't work. Yay. Hey, Nate. So, that didn't work. Personally, I would have gone with the reflexes, since our reflexes are what we focused points on. Oh shoot, which one did we? Hold on, guys. I have to remember what we chose last time so I can get us back over there. Okay, reflexes, premonition, confirm changes. There we go. Okay. Okay, guys. We're back. I still think you should kill the old man. We can't kill the old man. Oh, it's being raided. Hello. Anyways, so the 3 choices. We're back at the 3 choices, and they were hide behind Darren and let him handle them both. Draw the younger mage away from Darren and focus on avoiding his attacks. I want to remind you guys that our reflexes are 2. Okay, you're going to go with 2. Let's see if this one works. Okay. It's the same thing as before. Speed check failed, but reflexes check successful. My plan to lure away the mage, the younger mage away, is working far better than I expected. The mage keeps teleporting after me and trying to catch me off guard, but every time he thinks he's got me in a pinch, I simply dodge his strikes with ease. I knew the stat device would come in handy, but I never dared to dream it would be so useful. I feel like I could keep on doing this all day. Boy, what do you think you're doing? Stop fooling around and finish him. He's just an ordinary human, shouts the mage with the battle axe. Kate seems to have gone on the offensive. She is throwing ice cones toward the other younger mage, and he is now forced to use his swords to cut them down, instead of attacking her. As he focuses more on defense, Kate's attacks become more and more relentless. It doesn't take her long until she starts sending hundreds of ice daggers towards her enemy. The mage doesn't seem to know how to use his technique to defend from such a large number of simultaneous attacks. It only takes a small miscalculation on his part to end the battle abruptly, as one of the ice daggers stabs him right through the heart, killing him on the spot. No! Shouts the older mage when he sees what happened to his eldest son. Taking his eyes off his opponent was a fatal mistake. Darren didn't waste his chance and drove his blade right through the man's chest, his enchanted weapon cutting through the mage's heavy armor like a knife through butter. The bearded mage gave out one last gurgle before he drowned in his own blood. Terrified, the young mage with the dagger tries to teleport into the forest to get away, but his spell's range appears to be limited, and it only transports him halfway there. He tries to make a run for it, but Kate snipes him from a distance with an ice cone through his head, which killed him instantly. It was a gruesome show, but at this point, all I care about is that I somehow managed to make it out alive. So, guys, how do we feel? I hope we survived this time. Hooray! We survived! Yay! Karma, we got the old man. Yep, the old man's gone. How do you feel, Karma? Yay. That's crazy. Yes, die old man. Okay. Okay, here we go. Darren's mad. Darren is looking very angry. He's giving me an accusatory look as he's healing his wounds. Okay, for those that don't know, before we chose to hide the fact that we aren't in fact a Stillwater. We do not have overpowering. We are not overpowered. We are just normal human being that has a device that makes us slightly less normal human being. And so now Darren's figuring this out. Darren is looking very angry. He is giving me an accusatory look as he's healing his wounds. Barry, we need to talk. You haven't been completely honest with me, and we almost died back there because of it. You're not really a Stillwater, are you? No, I'm not, I admit. But you're not one of the locals either. Otherwise, that spell of theirs would have alerted us the moment we sensed your presence. He's talking about the spell the organizers of the tournament cast on each of the participants before teleporting us here. We aren't allowed to hurt the humans that live on this continent, so their spell warns us when one of them is near. If what they said can be believed, their spell is supposed to stop us even before we try hurting any of the locals. If it's accidental, then it simply stops us before doing it. If it's intentional, it eliminates us from the tournament and sends us back. Their spell is also... no! Dang it! I accidentally sped through it, and I don't know what it said. That's my bad. Okay, so you must be a participant then, Darren continues. What reason would you have to participate in a tournament against the most powerful mages in the world? I am after the same thing as every other participant in this tournament, Darren, but I'm not sure how wise it would be to tell you of this. I'm after the prize that's being offered to the winner, the Magium. Nobody knows exactly what it looks like or what it's made of, but everyone knows the fact that it is the source of all magic in the world and that it can only be found on the continent of Verithia. All mages seek it. They crave it. They are certain that if they have access to it, they can increase their power 100-fold and become living legends. And although it is a common misconception that the Magium is only useful for learned mages, my studies have led me to believe that the Magium is so extraordinary that it can even turn a normal human into a mage. I've searched very long for a way to get into Verithia, but the only way one can travel to their continent is by receiving a direct invitation. Very few of those are sent yearly, and the people being teleported there are being held under direct supervision for the duration of their stay, and return with no information regarding the coordinates of the place. But when all hope seemed lost, the announcement came. A worldwide announcement by the kings of Verithia that they were organizing a tournament where every single mage in the world was invited, and the winner would be granted access to the Magium. I knew then that there would never be another chance like this. Why did you join this tournament, Barry? Darren asked me again. Welcome in, Toji. Hi, Jane Cater. Okay, so we have the choice of telling him the truth. Please. Tell him I was forced into it, or tell him I'm looking for a cure for my sick sister. If you guys do not choose to be honest, you will hurt my soul, because I am an honest. I'll feel so guilty. Poor Darren. 1. Thank you. I'm after the same thing as you, Darren, I tell him. I'm after the Magium. This is the truth. I'm after the Magium. It's been my dream ever since I was little to become a mage, and the Magium can grant that wish. Come on, Barry. You're going to have to make up a better lie than that if you want me to believe you. He stops and looks me straight in the eye. By the gods, you're being serious. Barry, I commend your bravery and determination, but you do realize you can't win this entire tournament just by bluffing, don't you? If I might interrupt, Kate says, I think we should get out of here as soon as possible, before anyone sees us standing amidst all of these dead bodies and figures we killed all of these people. Darren glances back at her. I don't understand you, woman. With the way you were fighting back there, why would you ever ask for an escort? Karma, of course you'd choose to. Welcome in, Shiro. Who's she talking with? Oh, I'm reading a story. Everyone has their weaknesses, healer. Judging by how much you've been struggling this fight, I would assume that, ironically, you're weakest against other weapon enchanters such as yourself. But just because I handled these thugs with ease, it doesn't mean I won't have any problems against other foes. No one can survive this tournament alone. Yes, I suppose you're right. Lying is better. Nuh-uh. Darren pauses. Very well. Let's keep going, he says as he heads towards the trees. I start to follow him, but Kate stops me in my tracks. She has that very serious look in her eyes again. Stillwater, she says in a low voice, in order to avoid being heard by Darren. I saw you fighting back there. You may have managed to convince Darren and that bearded fool that you're an ordinary human, but I'm not so easily deceived. I don't know what your game is, but I'm keeping my eye on you. I'm not, I start to say, but Kate cuts me off and grabs me by the shirt. Listen to me, Stillwater. I'm not interested to hear your lies. I just wanted to make sure you were clear on what I think of your little charade. Now, are you clear? Okay, so the first option is Crystal, or not really. Could you elaborate some more? I think she's playing one of those book RPG games. Sorry, it's dork. No truth goes unpunished, Rev. Listen, guys. Listen. You lied about not being a horse. Nuh-uh, I'm not a horse. I'm a Pegasus. There's a difference. Yeah, and I'm playing one of those book RPG games. And everything that comes out of your mouth, no matter what you say, can and will be used against you at some point in your life. Being a streamer has taught me that very, very quickly. No, I'm kidding. Life taught me that. Yeah, like anyone can twist anything you say into some sort of like horrible thing, but people are hopefully nice and won't do that. What did chat do to Rev? What did chat do to Rev? What did chat do to Rev? Chat bullies Rev. The dreamers bully Rev. That's what y'all do. You freaking... Yeah, huh? You don't bully me, but others do. They love to bully me. So wise. Thank you. I thought dreamers just clip sneezes. Exactly. Yeah, Toji gets it. I thought they just clip sneezes. It's crazy. I do nothing to you. Karma, you're like the biggest one that like bullies me. Welcome in, it's Ravi. How are you? Okay, guys, so we have two options. We could either say it's crystal clear or not really. Could you elaborate some more? And I swear to God, Karma, if you choose two, I would not be surprised. You can. Don't get me wrong. You can choose two. Anyone can choose two. But I bet Karma chooses two. It's not bullying if I say the truth. Yeah. One. Reverse psychology right there. You see that? You see that? Okay, so, the context is Darren pauses. Very well. Let's keep going, he says as he heads towards the trees. I start to follow him, but Kate stops me in my tracks. She has that very serious look in her eyes again. Stillwater, she says in a low voice, in order to avoid being heard by Darren. I saw you fighting back there. You may have managed to convince Darren and that bearded fool that you are not an ordinary human, but I am not so easily deceived. I don't know what your game is, but I'm going to keep my eye on you. I'm not, I start to say, but Kate cuts me off and grabs me by the shirt. Listen to me, Stillwater. I'm not interested to hear your lies. I just wanted to make sure you were clear on what I think of your little charade. Now, are you clear? And then you could do either crystal or not really. Could you elaborate some more? Those are the two choices. 1 plus 1. Oh, so you want to choose 2? I knew it. Not really. Could you elaborate some more? Okay. Not really. Could you elaborate some more? I ask her. Kate frowns at me. Joke all you want, Stillwater, but I've got my eye on you. She releases my shirt and goes to catch up with Darren, not saying another word. Ancient languages check failed. Level 2. That means we missed an achievement. As we approach the forest, I see a female deer and her fawn appear from behind the trees. Oh, I remember this branch. They make some noise when they see us, and then they hurry back into the woods. We decide to follow the path that leads to the mountains in the hopes of finding a cave to provide us with some shelter for the night. Should have been a scholar. Get rid of Kate. She knows too much. No! We can't just get rid of everyone. So we're reaching the next chapter. This is a checkpoint saved, guys. So every time, I'm going to tell you guys of every single little notification that we get, including the ones that tell you that you missed something. The path to the Magium is a long and bloody one. Do it for the magic. For real. No witnesses. What do you mean? We're not a Stillwater. Welcome back, Shiro. Wait, welcome back, I think. Okay. You ready? Y'all ready for the next chapter? Last time I only managed to get through chapter 2 because I was too busy yapping. Let's go. Okay. So, Barry, let me get this straight, Darren says. You're saying that trinket you're carrying with you is in fact a device that amplifies your physical attributes, which is powered by the magic all around us. Right, I answer. And you're planning to use this device to fight the other mages that join the tournament. Correct. Darren, Kate, and I are sitting in a circle on the rocky floor of a cave we found near the northern mountains. Our trip here has been rather uneventful, save for a few more dead bodies we've seen along the way. Darren has gotten out of his heavy armor since we arrived and is now wearing more comfortable clothes. Kate, I think this afternoon's events have been too much for the poor boy. He's gone completely delirious. You think you can knock some sense into our dear companion here? No, Kate answers curtly. Because you won't be bothered to, because he's right. The device he's carrying is indeed a stat booster, and most of those stats are meant to amplify his physical attributes. What? Weren't you the one saying I shouldn't trust him just a few hours ago? Why are you defending him now? I'm not defending anyone. I've known the true function of these devices for a long time. I don't need to trust him in order to know he's telling the truth. Fine, I give up. You win, Barry. So what are these stats of yours anyway? Welcome in, Gummy. What is this ad that's playing? Oh, it's not an ad. Let's go back to my favorite ones. The beginnings. Okay. I show him my device's screen where all of the 9 stats are shown. Darren gives the device a long, pondering look until he decides to speak. All right, here's my 2 copper pieces. I think that if we're going to keep traveling in our current formation, and if that device of yours really does what you say it does, then what would help us all the most would be if you max that observation stat. Observation? Why observation of all things? I ask him. Because if you're good at observing details, you're far more likely to detect illusions. Usually, the best way to know if you're in an illusion, guys, I can't speak words. Welcome in, Erdrick. You have a favorite ad? No, I have a favorite song. Smart Fridge. English is indeed hard. I agree with that one. But Smart Fridge, you are though so silly. No illusion is, usually the best way to know you're in an illusion is to notice something minor that changed in the environment around you. No illusion is perfect. Sometimes there's a few leaves that disappear from the ground. Some other times the sun is higher in the sky than it was before you entered the illusion. I'm really bad at noticing these kinds of things. Usually I only see it when it's too late. That hasn't killed me yet, but then again, I've never had to fight against the strongest mages in the world before. Even if you max all of your physical attributes, I doubt you'll ever be on par with me and Kate, let alone all the other mages that join this tournament. But with good observation skills, you might well end up saving our lives when we enter our first illusion. Darren pauses. Anyway, that's just my opinion. You can take it with a grain of salt. That little trinket is yours to use, so feel free to use it however you want. Feel free to do whatever you want with it. However, I want you to decide now and tell us what you're going to do, so that we can prepare our tactics accordingly. We can't afford to go into our next fight without a plan. Hiya, papaya. That's crazy. I love that. Okay, guys. So the options are focus on avoiding attacks and baiting opponents. Focus on fighting the enemies head-on, or focus on observing the battlefield and providing tactical information. So this is for all you strategists out there. Okay, we have Kate that's good at like distance or whatever it's called, ranged, and then we have Darren who's pretty much like defense, and then we need and melee a bit, kind of. Kate is also kind of head on. You want to attack all the enemies head on. Okay, we remember that we already have our stats right now are focused on reflexes and premonition. Observation sounds like a hint. Yeah, you're right about that. But we don't have any stats anyway. Smart Fridge is smart. Karma is aggressive. I'm kidding. Welcome in, Blank. Okay, guys, which one are you? Who's gonna win? Rock, paper, scissors, guys. How did you know? I could just tell. I'm observational. What does Rev wants to go with the one that she knows will end up better because she knows what happens next. But Rev will not put in her opinion because that would be unfair. Welcome in 1245. So Rev already dropped hints. Okay, guys, this is it. This is where you choose. You can focus on avoiding attacks and baiting opponents, focus on fighting the enemies head on, and focus on observing the battlefield and providing tactical information. I think horse needs to go head on. No tiebreaker. Guys, I want to go with the third option. Personally, I recommend the third option, but I just push the buttons y'all tell me to. I don't think the fighting mages head on is good. Yeah, honestly, I remember that we have other people that like will fight head on for us. We're kind of weak. And yeah. Try harder. Karma. The Twitch chat is telling me to go to observation, right, Twitch chat? Head on it is, never mind. Here we go. Too late. After taking some time to consider my options, I give Darren my answer. I'm planning to fight alongside you two, as crazy as it may sound. Otherwise, I'd just be dragging you down. Darren sighs. I had a feeling you might say something like that. So I'm guessing that means you'll be maxing your strength, toughness, and combat technique then. And maybe premonition, since it's probably good against surprise attacks. Just make sure you don't ever overestimate yourself. Let me and Kate handle our strong opponents. You just try and keep the weaklings out of our way. See that? You see that? He's looking down on us. And if we hadn't chosen this one, he wouldn't be looking down on us. Anyway. Yeah. May want the more fun option. Sure. Fun option. Because we do stupid stuff. Darren shifts his gaze towards Kate. Now for the two of us. As you said after our last battle, I would rather not fight against weapon enchanters unless I have no choice. That's why I'm going to ask you to take care of them when the time comes. Kate nods at Darren as he continues to talk. As for myself, I am particularly good against elementalists, summoners, and shapeshifters, so I'll focus on them if we meet any. He's speaking about mage specializations. Most mages will pick a certain type of magic and dedicate their life to perfecting it, instead of trying to learn as many spells as possible. Weapon enchanters use their magic to make their gear as strong as possible. Since they mostly rely on their weapons for combat, they will likely also train themselves in at least one martial art. Elementalists are mages born with incredible talent at manipulating one of the four elements: water, air, fire, or earth. However, they are born with the affinity for only one element, and they usually have problems mastering other spells, since they rely solely on their talent for casting their elemental spells, and generally have little knowledge of the arcane arts. Summoners are mages who concentrate on summoning other creatures to fight for them. Since that leaves them vulnerable to surprise attacks, they will usually also focus on defensive spells to keep them safe from while their summoned creatures fight for them. Shapeshifters, on the other hand, go for a more personal approach, transforming themselves into other creatures instead of summoning them. This solves the vulnerability problem that summoners have, but it also limits their powers, as they are unable to cast other spells while transformed. What about you, Kate? Darren asks. Do you have any weaknesses against any particular kinds of magic? Yes, she answers, but you don't plan on sharing them with us. I do not. Darren shrugs. Suit yourself. Well, I think that's all we needed to discuss for now. Time for bed. Barry and I will take first watch. Come on, Barry. I follow Darren out of the cave, and together we start climbing the mountain to reach a good vantage point. The moon is high in the sky, and the stars are bright. We won't have any trouble spotting enemies if they approach. Observation check failed. Level 1. Hey, guys. Guess what that means? Anyways, can we take a break in the kitchen? Yeah, we can take a break. If only we went with observation. I mean, we didn't have any stat points anyway. How could we have known? I mean, we didn't have any stat points. So either way, we couldn't have really done much except sit and wait for the next stats. And that means we would have had to reset. And yeah, it would have made an issue. This is when we would go back and get into the achievements. I don't know if we're going to do that. We might, yeah, don't worry about it. Listen, just because we said that we're going to do one thing doesn't mean that we're going to stick with it, okay? Shit happens, okay? We might have accidentally slipped up and pressed the wrong button, okay? Wink, wink. Yeah, I love how I said be honest about this shit, and then I'm like, okay, we're going to lie about what we're doing. I didn't say that. My laugh is like a freaking frog. Also, welcome in, Ali. I don't know if you're still here. When Kai kill a horse? When what? Yeah, but we can take a quick break. Yeah. Pardon me, but how is everyone's day going? When can I kill a horse? You can't kill a horse. That's not allowed. You are not allowed to kill horses. No killing horses. Killing horses is not allowed. Welcome in, Deanie. How are you? How is everyone liking the story? I hope y'all are liking it. Tomorrow is more tongue twisters. Are y'all ready to watch me get my tongue twisted? Are you ready to listen to my tongue get tied and not function properly? Y'all ready for that? Can we eat a horse? No, you can't eat a fucking horse. If you eat a fucking horse, I'm gonna have an issue with you. Indeed. You're ready for the Susie shits? Susie works in the shoe shine store. Where she shines, she sits, and where she sits, she shines. Hell yeah. Yeah. I'm so proud of myself for being able to say that. Bye, horsey. Why are you leaving? Story has been fun. It's a shame I had to. Yeah, that That's the unfortunate part about not being like in like some of these. That's why I'm wanting to post at least like clips of this so you guys get like an idea of it. Pretty much what's happened so far is we've been introduced to Darren, Barry, and Kate. Like they just pretty much met each other. Um yeah, that's the downside of having streams like this. I'm very busy and I won't be able to answer. Oh, okay. Yeah, so I'll post them, but I don't know. I don't know how well that'll go. I don't know if the audio will even go through. If it doesn't, I have a way around it now. I have a big brain. No, I don't. That's a lie. Wait, I should have been recording my screen too so y'all could have read along with me on the thing. I'm so small brain. It would be such a messy stream looking thing, but it's okay. And I don't know, will people even want to watch that? I don't think so. I'm not going to post it. Did it? Oh my god, he did. Karma, get your butt back here. I'm not a horse. I'm not a horse. I'm a Pegasus. There's a difference. I can't believe I just oh my goodness. Okay, guys. Hey guys, stop the bullying. That's crazy. Thank you for standing up for me. I appreciate it so much. They bully me all the time. It's like so not cool, man. But thank you for standing up for me. I appreciate it. Someone is asking me for something and I'm like, no. Hey, buddy. Hey, pal. That's not cool, man. That's not cool, broski. My dude. That's so not chill. What I do. Mm-hmm. Yeah. That's what someone that's guilty says. I don't that's also what someone that's innocent says, but that's besides the point. We're not talking about that. Mm-hmm. Yeah. No one ever uses that when they're innocent. No one here believes you. That's crazy. Um Okie doke. Are we ready to continue? Can we eat a horse? No eating fucking horses. No eating horses. No fucking eating horses. That's not cool, man. Eating horses isn't cool, my dude. Why are you flashing? Stop it. Goodness gracious, my fairy lights were wanting me to have a seizure. I love the that yam. Anyways, it's time to get back into the reading. As we stand guard, Darren starts telling me stories about his travels around the world and the adventures he's had. He tells me of the 50-foot giants that live in the far east of the northern continent. He tells me how he's cured the dreaded Ichnar plague of the eastern continent by himself, and how he defeated the green wyvern in the north. Listening to him tell all these stories made me realize why I defended him instinctively from Cutthroat Dave yesterday. Even though I never really thought about it before, I guess I always kind of admired him. He's like all of those heroes from the fairy tales I used to read when I was a kid, and he's a living example of what I've always aspired to become. I've been in a lot of places over the years, Barry, but everywhere I go, it's always the same. The weak are oppressed by the strong, the few are killed by the many. Everywhere I go, there's people dying from starvation, plague, war, or some monster invasion. I've seen death all my life, but I never get used to it. Seeing all of those dead bodies just lying there, lifeless, yesterday, it made me feel an intense pain in my chest. It was as though I could feel the suffering of each of them and the fear that went with through their hearts as they took their last breath. What about you, Barry? What did you feel when you saw all those dead people? I blame the mages for the death. Welcome in, Kaizen. Okay. I was just busy thinking of how to stay alive at the time. I felt sorry for them, but I didn't let it affect me. I was almost about to puke. Which one? You blame the mages. Okay, I was busy. I was just busy. Okay, so what did you feel when you saw all those dead people? Welcome in, Tris. I was just busy thinking of how to stay alive at the time. I felt sorry for them, but I didn't let it affect me, or I was almost about to puke. How did we feel whenever we saw all the dead bodies? That is such an interesting statement to walk in on. Any answer? Do you want me to read it again? I can read it again. Welcome in. C4. 1 or 3. Are they casualties in the tournament? Yes, the dead people that they saw were the casualties in the tournament. They yes, they were like that's who they were fighting the day before. They were fighting guys that had killed all those people for no reason. They had no reason to kill them. And the reason why Barry, Kate, and Darren were fighting were because they were defending themselves because the other guys were going on a rampage. They were killing them just to ruin, to lessen the competition, pretty much. So. I haven't sang in a while. 1. Okay. I was just busy thinking of how to stay alive at the time. I didn't really have time to feel anything. I guess I was too preoccupied with staying alive. I almost forgot. That was your real battle, wasn't it? You handled it well. I feel like I'm missing too much due to coming in late. Okay, so pretty much what's going on is they are in, although I thought people couldn't kill the locals. They weren't the locals, they were other competitors. They were other competitors that they were just mass murdering to lessen the competition. So pretty much what's going on is isn't that fair game? Well, okay, so what's going on is they have not received any instructions on what they're supposed to be doing right now. All they have to do is sit and wait. They don't have to kill each other. They don't have to do anything. They aren't told that they have to kill anyone to win the competition. So they're just killing them with no reason. Yeah. So pretty much what's going on, Elle, is there is a competition going on with mages. And our main character, Barry, entered said competition even though he has no magic. And he met up with Darren, who is known as a knight, like a healer knight, pretty much. And then Kate, who is seen as a banshee, but isn't actually one. Because females in this, it's sexist. Females in this world aren't able to use magic. Only banshees are. And she's not a banshee, though. She has all her senses. But yeah, she's able to use magic anyway. That's pretty much what's going on. Welcome in, Dino. Yeah, and it is messed up. There's no reason to kill all those people, but they just went for it. Hi, thank you for the gift. I appreciate it so much. What the heck, Rev? That's sexist. Yeah, what the heck, man? Why'd this game do that? It's not like I made the game. You're acting like I made the game. What the flip-flop, man? But yeah, that's pretty much. So we are a fist mage in sexist land trying to... We are a mage that has no magic. So we are acting as a mage. We are pretending we are an overpowered being. Because those overpowered beings are, like, you're unable to detect magic from them. So people are like, oh, you're a Stillwater. I can't detect any magic from you. And he's like, yeah, totally. That's what I am. Mm-hmm. Yep. Trying to win in a big rumble. Gotcha. Yeah, pretty much. I should be, like, writing down the bullet points of where we're at so I can be able to read these off to people whenever they join in late. Here, let's do that. Let me make a new note in my Obsidian notes. My good old, the magic of gaslighting. I love that. So we are a fist mage in Gaslight Land. Hold on, guys. Let me quickly write some stuff down. Let's, like, whenever I need to, like, fill in the time, I should, like, put on a comedian or something. Can I do that? Is that allowed? I'm going to do it anyway. Wait, what was that one video? This one.
Your cell phone rings, you don't recognize the number, what do? Ignore it, send it to voicemail. Yeah, not this guy. I answer it. Yeah, exactly. Opportunity, potential. Who knows? Who knows what it is? The other day I was driving down the 405, traffic. Phone rings, 917, New York. I'm like, oh. I don't know the number. I hit talk, I go, hello. Guy on the other line goes, hey Bruce, what's going on? My name's Jay, not Bruce. So clearly I go, nothing much, man, what's going on with you? And he goes, I'll tell you what's going on. I just got an email about the budget. It's supposed to be $15,000, now it's $10,000. I'd like to know what the hell's going on. And I grabbed the steering wheel. I was like, all right, fucking focus. Focus right now. Your name is Bruce. There's a budget. It's $15,000, now it's 10. No one's happy about it. Just go with this. Go with this. I didn't know much. I only knew what he told me, so I just said it back, and I go, 10,000 is supposed to be 15,000. He goes, yeah, well, I just got an email, and now it's 10. And I go, hey, I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm on the road right now. I haven't even seen the email. And he goes, are you behind this? Did you send it out? Like, giving Bruce some attitude, you know what I mean? And I'm like, no way I am taking that. There's no way. And I go, listen, bro, the budget was $15,000. We had a couple extra expenditures. It went up to $16,200. I reworked it, got it down to $14,700. We had $300 to play with. I called it $15,000. I sent it out. He goes, yeah, well, now it's 10. And I was like, oh my God, that worked. Stay focused. Stay focused. I'm not even enjoying it. You know what I mean? I can't even laugh. I have to stay. I'm like literally in it. I was just in it. He goes, did Larry okay this? Now he's throwing Larry at me, yeah. So I go, listen, I took it to Larry. He said it looked fine, but I knew it was my ass on the line, so I ran it by Jennifer just in case. She said it looked good. I sent it out. He goes, yeah, well, now it's 10. And I was like, this guy has no idea what's going on over there. He hasn't talked to Larry. He hasn't talked to Jennifer. I just made her up. Clearly, he has not spoken to Bruce. He goes, listen, man, what are we going to do about this? I go, bro, I'm on the road right now. I haven't even seen the email. Why don't you call Larry, check in with him, see what's going on, give me a call back. Literally, like, throwing the fishing line out, being like, please say yes, because that phone call return is going to be amazing. And he goes, listen, why don't we wait till you get home, you check the email, you call Larry, you call me back. I go, nah, bro. Larry knows way more about this than I do. Give him a call, call me back. He goes, okay, hangs up the phone. To which I explode with euphoria. Because there's a small business in New York somewhere that's crumbling to the ground. Over $5,000. No one can find Bruce. No one's...
Okay, I wrote the notes. Do you guys want to finish listening to this? Do you want to finish listening to this? It's only 3 minutes more. Yes, it was a break. It was me typing out some notes. You want to listen to me? Or you want to finish it? Okay, guys, it's 3 more minutes. It's such a fun sketch. You want to listen to the last 3 minutes and then we can go ahead and get back to it? Welcome in, Bloody Rose. And welcome in, JJ. How are y'all? Hi, Wenham. Okay, guys, we can continue with the story, or we can go ahead and continue listening to this. 1 or 2. The story or comedy? Story is 1, comedy is 2. Okay. Oh, guys. We have one in the... And we have a 2 we have a 2 in AniLive and a 1 in the... I go with the majority. We got no time for horsing around. Okay, buddy. You know, because of that, we go with 2. You know, because you made that comment. No, we can continue with the Have you heard this before? Oh, you love this vid. These people love these one. Okay. We're gonna finish listening to it since it's only 3 minutes.
Let's talk to Larry, and they don't know who
Hey,
the
Double
hell Jennifer is.
Saporio.
Excitement. Not even done. I get home. I'm so excited. I call some friends, tell them what happened. I think to myself, you know what? I'm going to save that guy's number. Give him a call in a couple days. Check in. Touch base. See where we're at. I save the number on my phone under random guy. He's a random guy. I don't think about it. Couple days pass, no big deal. Laying on the couch, watching the game. Phone rings, dining room table. Watching the game, get up, pick up the phone, look down. Random guy. And I think to myself, random guy? I don't know any random guy. Who the hell's random guy? And then I was like, random guy! Now I'm freaked out, you know what I mean? I'm in my house, they know where I'm at. People's lives have been affected.
Welcome in.
But this is who I am, you know what I mean? I started this thing, I'm gonna see it through to the end. That's how I saw this. Put in my earbuds, just get a little distance, just get some distance, you know what I mean? I hit talk, I go, hello, same guy. Goes, hey Larry, what's going on? Now he's calling me Larry. He knows what's up, but I'm not gonna cave, you know what I mean? And I go, nothing much, man, what's going on with you? And he goes, listen, I got us on conference call with Janelle and Marie. Like I'm backing down from Janelle and Marie. So I go, hey ladies. Welcome to the call. As if to say, welcome to the show, here we go. How long are we gonna lie for? How long do you want me to lie? Because I am gonna go all the way. Marie, she takes the lead. She goes, hey Larry, what time is it where you are? And I look at the clock and it's 5:30. And they're a New York company, so I go, 8:30. It's 8:30, like sprinkling more lies and like, I can fool them. She goes, really, what's the weather like? And I go, weather is nice. She goes, really? This doesn't sound like Larry. And I go, oh yeah? Who's it sound like? And the guy who called both times, he chirps in. He's like, sounds like Bruce! Sounds like Bruce! Like he's gonna blow this case wide open, you know? And I go, guys, this isn't Larry and this isn't Bruce.
Hey,
and she
Cedric.
goes, who is this? And I was like, I'm just some dude who had nothing better to do than to mess with you guys. Marie did not like that. She got pissed. She started yelling at me. She's like, we're a small business trying. I'm like, oh, I know. She's like, you think this is a joke? And I was like, a little bit. She goes, let me ask you something. I go, no, you let me ask you something.
Hi, Cookie.
And she goes, what? And I go, where we at with the budget?
Okay, that's enough of that. Anyways. Let's go back to what we were doing before, everyone. Hi, Cookie. Hi, Cedric. Hi, Cookie. Hi, Cedric. Hi, Cookie. Hi, Cedric. Welcome in. How are y'all? Someone told me not to get made into a Peggy burger. How do y'all feel about that? Anyway. Okay, guys. Are we ready for the story? Time to punch some wizards. Valid. Yeah. Hey, Panda Burrito Guy. Okay, to catch everyone up on whoever isn't aware, and also welcome in Venom. Anyone that isn't aware, so we are reading a game story thingy, and so we entered a mage tournament, but we have no magic. We're gaslighting people into thinking we're OP because people think we're a Stillwater. And a Stillwater is a being that's OP but doesn't give off any magic. And we don't give off any magic because we have no magic. And then we met Darren, who's a healer knight. And we met Karen, Kate, my bad. I spelled it, same thing. Just Caspis, that's crazy. Who's a female mage, which shouldn't be possible because women don't have magic in this world. And we killed some people after walking in on them mass murdering. Does that pretty much sum it up? Last time on the Rev show. I can barely hold my horses. Okay. I'm late again because I'm and didn't understand that 7:30 on your schedule means your stream started an hour ago because of time zones. Murdered how? Oh, they mass murdered them as in like murdered them as in you aren't supposed to be killing anyone yet in the tournament, and they killed people anyway. Did you hear any of that summary, Ev, or should I quickly read it again? Welcome in, S. Okay, I don't know what your answer is, so I'm going to read it one more time. We entered Mage Tournament but have no magic. We're gaslighting people into thinking we are OP because people think we're a Stillwater. Stillwater is a being that's OP but doesn't give off any magic. We met Darren, who's a healer knight. We also met Kate, who's a female mage, which isn't possible because women don't have magic in this world. And we killed some people after walking in on them mass murdering. Anyway, there we go. We have no sense of right and wrong. It's crazy. Welcome in, Elith. Okay, so I didn't really have time to feel anything. I guess I was too preoccupied with staying alive. I almost forgot. That was your first real battle, wasn't it? You handled it well, Barry. You should be proud. Darren pauses for a few seconds. Wait, so are we sitting in a room full of blood and guts? No, we're in a cave right now. Or actually, we're out of the cave. We're watching, we walked into a clearing and killed a bunch of people. We were in a forest. Welcome back, Karma. I'm not a horse, man. What the flip? Okay. Darren pauses for a few seconds to gaze into the distance before he continues. You know, when I heard about this tournament, my first thought was that finally, after a lifetime of good deeds, after a lifetime of trying to make a difference, someone was sending me a sign. Let's see this one instead. Someone was sending me a sign. I've tried all of my life to save the world from its misery, but no matter how hard I tried, my efforts were never enough. But with the help of the Magium, maybe, just maybe, I might have a chance. Dan looks at me and notices I'm a little worried. Welcome in, Kudo. Okay. I see no reason why the Magium can't be shared, Barry. Even if I win this tournament, I promise that I will use the power of the Magium to help you achieve your dream. I hope you will do the same for me if you win. His straightforwardness and his honesty took me by surprise. Of course I will, I tell him, since we both already know which one of us will be winning this tournament. Ha! That's the spirit. After yet... Oh, hi, Felix! Hello, hello! And thank you for the like. After yet another pause, Darren decides to change the subject. So, how's it going with Kate then? Are you making any progress with her? Pion, hello, hello! And thank you for the like. I hope you're well. I hope you're well too. Look, guys, it's a wild Felix spot in the wild, the wilderness. That's crazy. He was spot in space. How'd you get here? Is Magium one of those young adult fantasy romance novels at school? Nuh-uh. Guys, we're killing people out here, and you said, is it one of a fantasy romance novels? That's crazy. Just spawned in. You spawned in. That's valid. Oh, you're getting heart eyes and stuff. Welcome in, Elith. Or actually, thank you for that. Like, oh, this is like choose your own adventure. Yeah. Thank you for the pink pen light. Thank you. I always miss Felix's streams because we stream at the same time when I'm busy. I kill everyone in every fantasy game. Okay. People fall in love with their murder involved. Okay, buddy. We choose violence. Okay. Of course. This is what my chat's like, Felix. How do you feel? Welcome to my world. Oh, they agree. Felix agrees. Romance without borders. Hey, Jay. Welcome in. Welcome in. That's a crazy way of describing it, Smart Fridge. Yes, Jordan has cotton candy. That's crazy. Okay. Oh, my chat teams up to gaslight me. Really? They do that to me too. They do that occasionally. Occasionally, they'll try to gaslight me, and I believe them. And then I'm like, okay, they're probably lying to me, but let's go with it, because I can totally trust my chat. Little fiends in here. For real! They're a bunch of fiends. Bro, nuh-uh. Yeah, huh? Scallywags. For real. Hey, Pion. What is a Pegasus? No, stop asking that question. Answer, a Pegasus is whatever a Pegasus wants to be, okay? Settle down, okay? Who settled down? You settle down. No one needs to settle down here. Everyone is perfectly fine. A flying horse. Felix, get out. I'm not a horse. I'm a Pegasus. There's a difference. Jerry the Pegasus. What else could it be? It's whatever it wants to be. Listen, if a Pegasus can come out, if a flying horse can come out of Medusa, then a humanoid Pegasus can come out of a Pegasus, okay? Exactly. Bro, you're a centaur then. Nuh-uh. How does that work? If ever we were an adventurer, then instead of hit points, would she have horse points? Hashtag believe Reverie. For real! Rev would never lie to us. What? No, why would I ever lie to you? I have no reason to lie. No hashtag Reverie is a horse. None of that. That is not allowed here. Hashtag centaur. Nuh-uh. I don't agree with these hashtags. They went from being agreeable to what the flip-flop is this, man. Okay, guys. What the oh, Felix, to catch you up on what's going on right now. We entered a mage tournament. Okay, I'm going to say it really, really fast. So, we entered a mage tournament but have no magic. We're gaslighting people into thinking we're OP because people think we're Stillwater. Stillwater is a being that's OP but doesn't give off any magic. We met Darren, who's a healer, and we met Kate, who's a female mage, which shouldn't be possible because women don't have magic in this world. And we killed some people after walking in on them mass murdering. Cool. I think you missed something. What? Is this like an infinite loop? Does a Pegasus come out of... Rev spinning bars. Does the Pegasus come out of you if we cut out you half? No, don't do that. And even in a smaller Reverie, we cut. No, please don't do that. And also, thank you for the claps. Karma Reverie is on a horse. Eminem who? Nuh-uh. I'm back from watching Frame with my family. That's cool. Rapping skill on point. That's insane. That's crazy. No, that was me. You picked up on everything I said, right? And welcome in, Lucifer. Then what is Rev? I am a Pegasus. A humanoid Pegasus. I'm a hybrid. I'm an anomaly. I'm abnormal. I'm unusual. I'm weird. That's why they sent me away. They didn't like me. Anyway, how do I start a stream? Oh, that's a question for, that's not a question for a VTuber. That's a question for the app. So a human horse. Nuh-uh. She's a mutation, not a horse. Rev, when are you dropping your rap cover? Ha 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 ha. Next week. No, I'm kidding. Next week I might be doing a rapping stream. All right, I gotta go to sleep. Good night. Take care of yourself. An Elvin Pegasus. Ooh, I might do a rapping stream next week, guys. You're a goofy goober. I hope chat made good choices, but I heard everything. Not entirely sure what you said about mass murder though. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. A Pegasus. Clearly it works like a matryoshka. So if we cut Rev open, a new smaller type of Pegasus will come out of her, like a monkey Pegasus or a rat Pegasus. I don't approve of this. It means good luck. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Or do your best. Thank you. I'll need it because that'll be a mess. But yeah, that was, you totally picked up everything I was saying, right? And you're now caught up, right? You know what I was saying, right? Right? Story time? Yeah, you're ready for story time, right? Because you're caught up, right? If a Pegasus comes out, then that makes her pregnant, though. Okay. What's wrong? What's wrong, Felix? I said that completely understandably. Do you need me to do it again? I could do it again. And this time I know you'll pick up on everything, right? Yeah, I know you'll rap god? Nuh-uh. No. It's not rap god. It's just me speaking regularly. Ready? Here we go. We entered Mage Tournament but have no magic. We're gaslighting people into thinking we're OP because people think we're a Stillwater. Stillwater is a being that's OP but doesn't give off any magic. We met Darren, who's a healer, and we met Kate, who's a female mage, which shouldn't be possible because women don't have magic in this world, and kill some people after walking in on the mass murdering. That was slower. Wait, did you say that you lost your family, not you getting kicked out? No, my family's, I got kicked out, and then I come back, and they're gone. So they literally kicked and dipped. So not appreciated. They yeeted me away, and then I was like a boomerang. I eventually came back, and like Sid the Sloth. What? Sid the Sloth is a rap god? So why are you trying to find them if they kicked you out? Because, bro, it's lonely as hell here. Like, there's a lot of you guys, but, like, where's my peoples at? You know what I mean? For vengeance. Or you are like a squirrel on coffee for the... Huh? What? Are you sure they're a female mage and not a femboy like Felix? That's a good point. Felix, is your femboy radar going off? Femdar? Chatting is hard. They died, so you should be happy. What? I should not be happy about my family dying. I'm just a tease. That's crazy. A likely story. Oh my gosh, that's insane, man. Absolutely insane, man. This is crazy. Absolutely. It's so crazy. It's absolutely insane, man. I think that pretty much sums up it, though. Like, right? That's a... Get some people to work in... Yeah, that sounds about right. So... Okay. Y'all had to help me pick the next one. Okay, Felix? You gotta help me pick the next choice. You gotta help chat pick the next choice. I see no reason why the Magium can't be shared, Barry. Even if I win this tournament, I promise that I will use the power of the Magium to help you achieve your dream. I hope you will do the same for me if I win. If you win. His straightforwardness and his honesty took me by surprise. Of course I will, I tell him. Since we both already know which one of us will be winning this tournament. Ha! That's the spirit. After yet another pause, Darren decides to change the subject. So how's it going with Kate then? Are you making any progress with her? I'm not trying to seduce her, Darren. She still hasn't given in to my charms, or she's eating out of the palm of my hand. I swear to God, if y'all choose the third one. Knowing you, you'll choose the third one. But which one? I'm not trying to seduce her, Darren. Or 2, she still hasn't given in to my charms. Or 3, she's eating out of the palm of my hand. 2, 3, knew it. 2, 3, okay. 2, oh, we gotta have a tiebreaker. Okay, Felix, the pressure's on you. He goes 1. Oh, we have another 3. Okay, it looks like 3. Oh, wait, no, we have another 2. Oh, wait. Okay. It's even. Felix. Just kill Kate. She's not trustworthy. Why do you want to murder so badly? 2, 2. We have a 3 in the, Oh, we got someone changing sides. We went 3. Wait, what are we doing? We're choosing. You have to either say, I'm not trying to seduce her, Darren. She still hasn't given in to my charms, or she's eating out of the palm of my hand. Murder's not the answer. It's the solution. It's crazy. Yeah, it's a pick your own adventure kind of thing. Choose your own adventure. 1. He's the only one that has a respectable answer. I don't know Kate like that. Felix has the only respectable answer, guys. 0. What's 1? 1 is I'm not trying to seduce her, Darren. I didn't realize Pion was a femboy. I thought he was just a cool dude. 1. Everyone's changing their answer to 1. Okay, I got it. I'm not trying to seduce her, Darren. Of course you're not, Darren says in a sarcastic manner. Oh, of course you're not. Slowly, Darren's smile fades away from his face, and he adopts a more serious tone. Listen, he says. I know your heart is in the right place, but you know as well as I do that women simply can't be born as mages. It's not in their blood. I don't know why she appears different from a normal banshee to you, and I don't know why the banshee inside her hasn't awakened yet, but it's only a matter of time. One day she will turn into a banshee, and I want you to be prepared when that time comes. Yeah, and nobody else to know we need... nobody else, so now we need a tiebreaker. I choose horse. I can do be both. Too late. I already chose 1 because that's the only respectable answer here. If that wasn't already obvious. Darren takes a small device of his own out of his front pocket and hands it to me.
This is the sound
Shut the
fuck.
Okay. Do all female mages end up as banshees so there aren't any for long? Exactly, yes. That's what they're thinking of. Every female that can use magic has a banshee, like, they're gonna turn into a banshee. That's what their mindset is. Are you Pion's confused. I don't know why he's confused, because I did a beautiful summary. I can read it again if you need me to. Thank you for the music notes. Thank you so much. I appreciate them. Okay, I can read the summary again. If it's necessary, I'll slow it down a little. Or it could be one of those things where it's called penis at what the fuck does that even mean? What? Huh? It's a thing? What's it? I'm confused. What's that mean? Guys, I'm confused. I don't understand. You're hurting my brain. I'm just gonna move on now. Darren takes a small device of his own out of his front pocket and hands it to me. It appears to be a magical transceiver. These devices are mostly used by soldiers when they need to transmit information to each other over short distances without having to shout to one another. I want you to carry this with you at all times. If you're ever in danger, just tap this 3 times and I'll come over to help as soon as I can. Just promise me something, I tell him. Of course. Promise me that you won't try to purify her until you see her transform into a banshee. Darren sighs. You're asking a lot of me, Barry. You should know better than anyone how hard it will be to stop her when she turns into a banshee. But if it means that much to you, then I'll promise. He pauses. Also, by the way, guys that don't know, Barry's parents were killed by a banshee. So he knows what banshees are like. Hold on. Barry's parents were killed by a banshee. I think that's information that was already Wait. Genetic disorder where a person is actually as just trying to say she might not be a banshee. Happy ending. Gasp. I fear I misstepped. I'm so sorry. Wait, what? Oh. Is purify code for killing? Yes, it's pretty much like whenever you like have like a freaking demon and you purify them, and then like and then all of a sudden it's gone or whatever. They're exorcised. That's pretty much what purifying is. They're exercising it. And welcome in, how to kill me? What? Why? You want me to purify you? I'm so embarrassed. Why are you embarrassed? I'm just saying she might not be a banshee. Why are you embarrassed? There's nothing to be embarrassed about. She might not be a banshee. You never know. There's mutations. Mutations happen. I'm an example of a mutation. Actually, I'm an example of regular Greek mythology. Okay. But if it means that much to you, then I'll promise. He pauses. Come on, we should get going. It's time to wake up. It's time we wake up Kate so she can take second watch. As we descend towards the cave, my stat device starts beeping. I pull it out of my pocket and see that I now have 6 more available points to spend. There must have been a big fight somewhere in the vicinity. So we can invest the points now, or we can invest the points later. Awkward turtle dance. Valid. Okay, guys. So do we want to spend our points? Do we want to spend our money now, or do we want to save it for later when we might need it? For when we die again, and then we're like, oh, this is what we needed. How did he get points for sitting around? Save. We can't save. That's not how this works. If we die, we have to go back to the latest save point, and the latest save point was chapter 3, the beginning. So I'll just have to try and remember all the choices that we did, and welcome to Celeste. And I have to try and remember all the choices that we made, and go from there. What can you spend it on? So you can spend it on the different stats. There's strength, speed, reflexes, toughness, hearing, observation, ancient languages, combat technique, and premonition. We have 2 points in reflexes and 1 point in premonition. All of them max out at 3 points. And we did say that we would be going for strength, combat technique, and toughness. That's what we told them. Observation. In the end, we're going to go for observation. Do we want to... Well, Karma isn't here. Okay, do you want me to max it out or save some? SPD? Speed? We have 6 points. Three. It would take half of our points, and we could save the points for later, the other points for later. And if we die, then I'll know to go observation, and then whatever we all in for. Okay, cool. Observation it is. Okay. Here, let me quickly put down that we chose observation. Observation. Oh, I maxed it already. Thank you for the like. And I don't know what SPD means. Something police department? 1 reflex, 1 observation, 3 strength. We already have 1 in reflexes. SPD is speed. We already have 1 in reflexes. We have 1 in observation, but we have nothing in strength so far. But we have 3 points left, and we could use them or we could save them. We could always just die and see what happens. I mean, depending on the next check. Because I can always, 3 in strength. You wanna, that'll spend all of our points. We need reflexes. We already have 2 in reflexes. So we pretty much already have reflexes is almost maxed out. I'll tell you that we don't really need the high numbers yet. We just need I don't think we need high reflexes right now. I think we passed the time. But don't quote me on that because it's been a while since I played this game. Dying seems less than optimal. But if we die, we can always just do it again. Not in real life, but in the game. 1 speed. Okay, we have people that are saying speed. We have people that are saying strength. We already have observation maxed out. We have reflexes almost maxed out, and we have premonition. We have nothing in strength, toughness, hearing, speed, ancient languages, or combat technique. And we did say we'd put some points in strength. Speed, baby. Okay, we have 2 people saying speed now. We need high numbers. Wait, actually, can you put 3 into whatever the magic skill is so we don't need gaslight anymore? No, we don't have a magic skill. How many in premonition? We have 1 in premonition. Again, guys, I want to tell y'all that, like, what stats have been necessary so far? Reflexes have been necessary. Speed has been necessary. Observation has been necessary, but we missed that check. And we also missed a speed check, but we had the reflexes check to save us. And then the premonition had been necessary. And strength, but we died because of that. So we haven't had anything on hearing or toughness or... we did have something on ancient languages. We missed some animals speaking. I think that would have had us enter another arc. So... oh, right. We completely missed an arc. So, yeah, we have 1 in premonition. What are we thinking? Well, how do banshees fight? Banshees? Oh, well, banshees, they normally don't have any sense to them. So, but our Miss Kate, she fights, like, initially we were advised to be observation, but we did observation, so we're chill on that. I think premonition was also one of them. I don't remember. Or hearing or something. I don't know. But I think that was them suggesting what, like, is the most optimal, like, setups to have to survive. I just realized that. Anyway, we have banshees, like, at least Kate seems to fight, like, at a range, and then our healer is a healer as well as close range. And all those terms that I don't know because I don't play video games. Guys, if my phone dies, I'm gonna cry. But this is a video game. I don't play video games often, buddy, okay? Okay, actually. Okay? I'm surprised I haven't needed to drink any water so far. I probably should do that, though. Water hydration check, please. Please drink water. So, yeah. Yes. Is there a skill or dexterity or weapon level or something? Might be handy if it's a fight comes up. We have combat technique. There's combat technique. Welcome in, Reigns. What? Whoa, whoa. Why are we yelling? Why are we yelling? Hi. Are we okay? I'm back. Welcome back. How you doing? And welcome in. Oh, goodness. Name that is Mouse. This is supposed to be Moose. Mouse. Welcome in, Mouse. My phone, if it, like, gets too low, I'm going to have to go space mode where it sounds really, really freaking bad. It's because I forgot to charge it, guys. Remember Thursday when we discussed... My instinct has been yelling at me to freaking save the freaking points, okay? Because I'm pretty sure there's no more checks. But I don't know for sure. I'm pretty sure there's only checks for whether or not we survive. But I don't know for sure. So if we die, then we can always come back. Okay. We're going to say that. Okay. Finally. My goodness gracious. That took way too long. Okay. I put the device back and enter the cave. Also, a tornado formed 10 minutes away from me like that. Are you okay? Are you safe? You're safe, right? Please be safe. Yeah, okay, good. I put the device back. Oh, right. I need to catch you up on what we're doing. Currently, we were just arguing about where we should put our stat points, but here's the rundown. We entered a mage tournament but have no magic. We're gaslighting people into thinking we're OP because people think we're a Stillwater. A Stillwater is a being that's OP but doesn't give off any magic. We met Darren, who's a healer knight, and we met Kate, who's a female mage, which shouldn't be possible because women don't have magic in this world. We killed some people after walking in on the mass murdering, and then Barry's parents were killed by a banshee. So that's why people think that Kate is a banshee. Oh right, people think Kate's a banshee. Sexist. Magic is sexiest. Yes, it is the sexiest. It is sexist. It hits my friend's area and his freaking car is gone. That's crazy. What if Kate is secretly a man? You know, you never know. Every committee meeting ever. Like, yeah. Okay. I put the device back and enter the cave. We wake up Kate and she goes outside to guard the entrance as me and Darren go to sleep. I wake up to Kate's voice several hours later. She's whispering and making sure that Darren can't hear us. Wake up, Stillwater, she says. I need your help with something. Wait. You need my help? Be quiet. You'll wake Darren. Yes, I need you to come with me and take a look at something. It won't take you more than a minute. And why would I help you? All you've done is give me a hard time ever since we've met. Because then I'd owe a debt to you, and I always pay my debts. She's being serious. This must be more important to her than she lets on. Why are you asking me this of me and not Darren? He's the legendary mage around here, not me. Because unlike him, you appear to be very knowledgeable in the more obscure intricacies of magic. That was such a hard word to say. Oh my god! I agree. You don't see many people these days that know how a stat booster works. Plus, I have something I want to ask you in private. So come, before we wake up Darren. We exit the cave and head for the trees. The moon is pretty high up in the sky. It can't have been more than 2 or 3 hours since I went to sleep. As we walk in awkward silence for a few minutes, I figure I might as well start a conversation. So ask her how come she knows how the stat device works, or ask her what she wanted to discuss with me in private. Okay, so ask her how come she knows how the stat device works, or ask her what she wanted to discuss with me in private. Okay, ask her what she wanted to discuss with me in private. Ask her how you doing. That's not one of the questions. 1. Oh, you're trying to be a pain in the ass, aren't you, Nate? Sure, I don't really know. Welcome in, Nazi. Huh? Welcome in, Ten. Hi! I didn't realize you were here. Welcome in. No, I need to know more about the stat tracker. Hello. Yes. Oh, you're wanting to find out more information about it. What are you reading, playing? I just joined for the first time tonight. We're playing a game called Magium, and it's a choose-your-own-adventure game. So, okay, to summarize what's going on so far, we entered a mage tournament but have no magic. We're gaslighting people into thinking we're OP because people think we're a Stillwater. A Stillwater is a being that's OP but doesn't give off any magic. We met Darren, who's a healer knight, and we met Kate, who's a female mage, which shouldn't be possible because women don't have magic in this world. And because of that, people think she's a banshee. We killed some people after walking on the mass murdering. And Barry's parents were killed by a banshee, by the way, in the past. And the last one is just a note to myself. Because how would they know about the stat tracker and they got magic? It's fishy. So kind of like D&D. In a way, yeah, it's like D&D. Okay, so we have someone that wants to find out more about the stat device, and then we have someone that wants to discuss what's going on in private, like what she wanted to discuss. Either way, we'll find out what she wanted to discuss in private, I think. I don't remember this part. But, I mean, if we're walking there, we're probably going to find out unless something happens. But we might not find out. I don't know. I don't remember. Oh, thank you! Thank you so much. Thank you. Okay, guys. So what do we think? Ask her how come she knows how the stat device works, or ask her what she wanted to discuss with me in private? Two. Okay. Still want to know what she wanted to discuss in private. Welcome in, Lone Wolf. 2. We have several people saying 2. Nuh-uh, I'm not here. Okay, thank you. Lone Wolf. What? They're telling you to pick one. They're wanting to create an argument here. No! Pick 1 or 2. 2. Okay, we're going with 2 then. So what did you... Oh gosh. So what did you want to ask me in private? She stops in front of me and looks me straight in the eye. There's something that's been bugging me ever since we met yesterday, she says. When you and Darren first saw me, you started whispering between yourselves for about a minute. You said you were trying to decide whether I was a banshee or not, and Darren said you had already established I wasn't one. She pauses for a bit before she continues. The question is why? I decided to seek Darren's help because I fooled myself into thinking someone as kind-hearted as him would not sentence me to death. But now that I've cleared my head and thought about it, I realize how much I put myself at risk by showing myself to him. Why did Darren decide I wasn't a banshee when all the evidence pointed to the contrary? Kate still doesn't trust me. If I tell her I'm the one that convinced Darren to spare her life, she's either not going to believe me or she'll get suspicious of my motives and completely lose her trust in Darren. Maybe she'll believe me if I tell her Darren was the one that decided not to purify her. Darren said he'd met a banshee before. I lied to her. He said he could tell you were different somehow and that he was going to keep an eye on you for the time being. I see, Kate says with relief in her voice. That's all I wanted to ask. Let's keep going then. Wait, why ask me all this? Why not ask Darren directly? Because Darren is the one that knows white magic, not you. He is the one who would normally want to purify a banshee. I didn't want to give him any ideas, in case the thought never occurred to him. And why would you believe that I'm telling the truth? Because you're not a very good liar. Your face gives you away. Is that so? Joke's on you. I'm the baddest bitch there is. Wait, banshee. What did you think I said? What did you think I said? Heh, game speaking to Rev. They don't even let you. Yeah, they don't. They don't let you decide to lie or not. Oh, you thought I said bitch. I thought you said bitch. Gaslighting spell wore off. Well, this is what happens when we make a habit of lying. Nuh-uh, keep it on. Be right back. Okay, take care. Be careful. I don't know, at some point we lied in the past. Like we didn't at first we didn't tell
When was the last time you
you
How many national parks can I have in 2 weeks? What about
That was totally necessary. I'll have you know. In the past we lied. Oh, goodness gracious. Okay. Also, it's good to see you, homie. Yeah, yeah. Oh, now I'm remembering shit. Oh, okay, yeah. Well, in that case, I also have a question for you. You may not be a banshee, but you can't be a mage either. Women can't be born as mages. So what are you? Who says I was born a mage? My mind goes blank for a second, while I try to make sure I understood what she said correctly. Hold on. Do you mean to tell me that you were born as a normal human, and that you later became a mage? That is exactly what I'm saying. How? Did you get access to the Magium? How did you do it? I must know. I realized too late that I had let the excitement get the better of me. Kate is looking at me with an expression that shows both bewilderment and a sudden understanding. By the gods, she says, you were telling the truth, weren't you? You really are a human, and you came here in the hopes of becoming a mage. Listen to me, I have no idea what could motivate you enough to go on this suicidal quest, but the only things that you'll find at the end of your journey will be agony and despair. Quit now and you might still make it out of this alive. You speak to me of agony and despair, but you chose to become a mage. Surely you must understand how I feel about this. I do not, because becoming a mage was never my intention. And I have no intention of continuing this conversation either. I gave you a warning. You can choose to heed it or you can ignore it. This is all I'm willing to say on this subject. Before giving me a chance to respond, she storms ahead as I rush to follow her. We've traveled in complete silence for the next 10 minutes. As we get further and further away from the cave, I call out to her again. Wait, I tell her. What is it now? We're getting too far away from our cave. What if anyone attacks Darren while he's asleep? Oh, you don't need to worry about him. So this is the next answer. Welcome back, Tanmu. Okay, so our questions are our responses. We're playing a game called Magium. Magium Monday. Yeah. But so our options are: why not? Oh, are you suggesting he can defend himself while asleep? Or damn you, I'm not leaving my friend behind. Damn you. 3. Why is that unanimous? Why? Why is this the only unanimous decision that you have come to? All 5 of you. All 5 of you. Oh my god. Damn you, I'm not leaving my friend behind. What? When did I ever suggest? Okay, here, let me say it again. Damn you, I'm not leaving my friend behind. Yeah, I know, but you could have asked why or said something like that. But instead, you immediately accused her of, as Rev stands, we must stick together. What? When did I ever suggest such a thing? If you're so worried about your dear friend Darren, then by all means, go back and check on him. I'll wait for you here. Hesitantly, I start retracing my steps back towards the cave. Once I start walking, however, I get a powerful urge to go the other way. I try again, and I get the same result. No matter how many times I try, I simply can't keep going in the same direction. I keep turning in the opposite direction sometimes without even noticing. Is this some sort of spell? In all of my research, I've never read of such a thing. What did you do? I asked Kate. See, if you would have asked me nicely from the beginning, instead of throwing groundless accusations, I would have answered your question. See, guys, look what you've done. Thank you for the nice. Thank you both. Thank you. How rude of her. I guess you'll just have to live without knowing. But as you can clearly see, you don't need to worry about anyone getting near our cave until we come back. Let's go. Our destination lies not much farther. See, now because of you, we can't know what's going on. Look what you've done. Look what you've done. Good. Hood! It's okay. We'll die later and find out after. Worth it. That's crazy. After about 5 more minutes of walking, we finally come to a halt. Blame it on me! What the flip-flop, man? Did Felix leave? I think so. Is Tanmu still here? Yes. After about 5 more minutes of walking, we finally come to a halt. The area we stopped in is full of fallen trees, similar to the one where we fought yesterday, except this time there are no bodies. However, there's clearly been a big battle here. Perhaps even the battle that charged up my stat device before going to sleep. I can still feel the traces of leftover magic resonating strongly in the air around me. This is where I wanted to bring you. Please tell me that you can tell by studying the magic in this place. Please tell me what you can tell by studying the magic in this place. As I concentrate on the nature of the magic around me, I start sensing strong traces of elemental magic. It seems there's been at least one elementalist battling here, I tell her. Yes, but can you tell which element the caster was using? I try to focus even further. I'm not sure how to describe it. It doesn't seem to be any of the 4 traditional elements. If I were to put it into words, I'd say it would be electric in nature. Kate's face slowly lights up when she hears my words. This is the first time I've seen her smile, even if only slightly, ever since we first met. Thank you, Barry. You've been a great help. Her reaction took me by surprise. Wow, this is the first time I've seen this side of you. I didn't know you could actually be nice. What's that supposed to mean? Do. Oh shit. Premonition check failed. Hearing check failed. We needed level 2 for both. Wait, let's see if we die. We don't die. I just meant to say that you're usually a lot more... Welcome in, Marco. Before I... I just looked over at Twitch chat again. It's okay, we'll die later and find out after. And I just... Okay, anyway. I just meant to say that you're usually a lot more... Okay, let's see if my phone lasts. I'm here again. Welcome back. Before I get to finish my sentence, a dart comes out of nowhere and hits Kate in her left shoulder, making her drop to one knee. I'm alright, Kate says, although she's clearly lying. She's breathing heavily and seems to be struggling to keep her consciousness. I can hear a man laugh from behind the trees. His voice is high-pitched and could be easily mistaken for that of a woman if you weren't paying attention. As expected of a banshee, the man shouts. Even an expensive sleep dart such as this is not enough to bring you down. But you are barely standing. The outcome of this battle is clear. Surrender now and we'll show you mercy. We'll grant you and your human companion a quick and painless death. Yet another enemy who doesn't believe I'm a Stillwater. I'm starting to doubt that this bluff was a good idea after all. Is this a joke? Says Kate, trying to be menacing, but barely managing to articulate her words. I can sense that there's at least 100 of you hiding behind the trees all around us. And yet none of you are mages. Do you seriously think you can win against mages by outnumbering them? Mages are no gods. They bleed just like the rest of us. If they bleed, they can be killed, and so can you. After he finishes his phrase, he blows a very loud horn which drowns out all other sounds in the woods, and suddenly a rain of crossbow bolts come flying quickly towards us from every direction. Kate quickly makes an ice dome around us to block their shots. Okay, I'll take. Yes, Kate is. Wait, what do you mean? Yes, Kate is injured. And welcome in, Medusa. Oh, Rev, wait real quick. Surprise paparazzi, quick smile for the camera. Hi. I have a ton of challenges heading your way. Get ready for one. Listen to the... Why would I want to do this? Quick and painless death. Let's go. Okay. He's not dead, though. Anyway, I smiled. Happy? Because if you don't, you're going to have to use spicy pepper. Nuh-uh. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell y'all. Tomorrow, what do you think of doing a challenge tomorrow? So I do tongue twisters. And, okay, wait, I can finish this. No, wait, I'll do this first. Should I explain this to you in the last 5 minutes? I'll explain this in the last 5 minutes. Great, bounty set. Thanks for the mugshot. Anytime. Welcome in, Anon. Anon star web. Okay. Barry, she says, you need to listen to me closely because I can't hold this dome for much longer. I need you to go back to our camp as fast as you can and call Darren. As fast as you can. There's no way we can win this fight otherwise. As she speaks, one of Kate's eyes is twitching and there's sweat dripping all over her face. You can't be serious. You'll never survive for that long. You'll barely even keep yourself awake. I'll manage. I've been in far worse situations and made it out alive. Plus, even if I get injured, Darren can heal me when the fight is over. Now hurry up. Time is not on our side. Sup, how are you doing? I'm doing all right. How are you? So we have go and call for Darren or ask Kate for an ice dagger and deal with the attackers myself. I don't know if we're strong enough to deal with all of them, to be honest, but I have a feeling we probably need speed. 2? Okay, guys. Before we do anything, though, I'm glad you're good. We need to make sure we have, is 10 still? We had to make sure that we, like, check our stats. Oh, guys, I forgot to tell you that I'm ending the stream at 30, not at 10. Yeah. So I'm ending my stream in 15 minutes. Oh, there he is. Not dead yet. Yes, it's so hot in my room. What the flip? But, no, you stay. Nuh-uh. What was I saying? Nah, rest well. Thank you. Thank you for the like. No, you stay. So 10:30. Got it. Nuh-uh. You guys are so silly. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. We will miss you. Aw. I'll stop calling you horse if you stay. I'm sorry, man, but I got sleep to catch up on and stuff. But I'll be back tomorrow, and I'll be back tomorrow with a you rest too. I'll be back tomorrow with a challenge. So yeah, thank you. But that's in 14 minutes. So I'm a dude, not ma- I'm a dude, not ma'am. What? You won't be forgotten. Rest in peace. We will miss you, homie. What the flip flop? Why are you guys acting like I'm dying? And I'm not leaving yet, guys. I have 14 minutes. Calm down. Anyway, let me speak. I'm trying to tell y'all about tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna do a challenge. She was a cat. Okay. Thanks for the pink pen lights. So, what we're gonna do is every time I oh my gosh, thank you so much. Died not perfect. What the heck? Guys, I can't focus on more than one thing at a time, and everything distracts me. So this is okay. Whee! I'm glad I made you laugh. Jingle jingle. Okay, guys, this my ADHD is like, you know. Anyway, what was I saying? Right, tomorrow. As soon as I say tomorrow, I feel like you guys are gonna interrupt me with something. Okay, listen here. No, jingle jingle. Okay, listen. Listen up, folks. Folks spelt with an A. Listen. No, you listen. Where we at with the budget? Anyway, I'm like flipping out right now. So tomorrow, I was thinking of doing a challenge, but this is like only gonna work if y'all work with me. Every time I properly, we miss. Oh my gosh, I'll miss y'all too. Every time I properly say a tongue twister, y'all have to applaud. You have to send the clap, or you could just send the emoji or whatever. And then if I mess up, I have to do like 5 jumping jacks or something. But I don't know. That's an idea, but not a guarantee, because I could always lie to y'all and say that I did 5 jumping jacks. But can you do 5 dumpy trucks? What the fuck is that? Hot sauce. The fuck? 5 what? I don't know. I don't know either, man. Take a spoon of hot sauce. I'm not doing hot sauce, man. I could do some sort of sugary item, and we could see as I slowly become more and more hyper. I won't be able to sleep, though. We can do sugar. Oh my god, you do a rap. Okay, that might work. You want me to do a rap song every time? Don't ruin your health. That's a good point. I'll ruin my health if I do that sugar rap. Or I could do it like the challenges where I have to say the same exact tongue twister really as fast as possible, and I have to do it over and over again until I get it right. And then you guys just laugh at me like usual. Wait, that sounds like every day. That's not that fun. The dead, that's who. Wait, what? Welcome in, Ed.
Having health insurance is
Having health
important.
insurance can go ahead
So,
and wait. You
if
should
you
go away
or
right
anyone
now.
in your-
Thank you. Can you do the rap from Ignite from what? No. From what? What is that? From Ignite. What is this? Oof. Health insurance gets like it. Sorry for laughing. Laughing at what? My dad just cut himself on the edge of my yikes. Youch. Youchies. Okay, guys, let's answer this question real quick. I'll manage. I've been in far worse situations and made it out alive. Plus, even if I get injured, Darren can heal me when the fight is over. Now, hurry up. Time is not on our side. So, this might be a moment where we die. Oh, yeah, no, for real. I hope they're okay. Make sure, kill them. I can't kill them, bro. We don't have enough points for that. Are we going to put any points into our stats, or are we just going to wing it? Because our observation skill is 3, our reflexes is 2, and our premonition is 1. Wing it? Okay. Are we going for... Okay, so ask Kate for an ice dagger and deal with the attackers myself. We're gonna die. Rev, your chat. Okay. Give me an ice dagger, I tell her. Wait, no way. No way. What? You heard me. Make an ice dagger for me. I'll deal with them myself. You're insane. What are you planning to do? Talk them all to death? Either you give me that dagger or I'm going in barehanded. The choice is yours. Once Kate understands I'm not going to change my mind, she reluctantly forges an ice dagger and hands it to me. When I grab it, I realize the hilt is also made of ice, but its shape makes it easy enough for me to hold on to. And this is not the time and place to whine about how cold it feels in my hand. Perfect, I say. Now open up the dome and make sure you keep it closed until I'm done. Just stay on the defensive for as long as you can. Don't take any stupid risks. Are you sure about this? As sure as I can be, given the circumstances. Do it. She creates an exit with just wide enough for me to fit through as I step out and make a run for the forest. When I reach the woods, I notice a man behind a tree, reloading his crossbow. His back is turned to me, and he didn't hear me coming yet. Do we kill him with my dagger or use the hilt of the dagger to knock him out? So are we going to kill someone or are we going to knock them out? We are going to die. Kill him. Kill blood. Why is everyone like saying kill? What the heck is wrong with y'all? Knock him out. Okay. 2. Okay, so we have some people saying knock him out and we have other people saying kill. Murder. What the heck, guys? Personally, I think we should just knock him out. Because it'll come back to haunt us if we kill him. But I can kill him. Stab that fool. Rev, it's kill or be killed. Nuh-uh, it's knock out or be dead. Like that, there's an option. We could be the better person here. He called you a horse. Okay, he dies. No hesitation. That Thank you for the likes. I stealthily approach him, and when I'm close enough, I put my dagger to his neck and slit his throat right open. He attempts to scream, but all he can manage is a weak gurgle. As he drowns in his own blood, this is the first time I've killed a man. It was easy, necessary, horrifying. Personally, I think, man, Rev, why did you do that? You know what? You know what, you son of a bitch? You know what? I don't appreciate your switching sides. I'm kidding. I love you. I love everyone here. Yeah. Since I'm not invested in the story, there's no downside to picking the worst possible options. Okay, buddy. He deserved that. Yandere Rev is. What? I'm not Yandere. What do you mean? What's that supposed to mean? You're looking for the door? Run. Run while you can. Anyway, easy, necessary, horrifying. Horrifying. As I felt his blood cover my hands, I couldn't help but think that what I've done could never be undone, and I felt like I could almost hear the desperate cries of his loved ones as they would throw themselves over his lifeless body. That is to say, if his body will ever reach them. No, I can't let these feelings overwhelm me. I did what I had to do. Kate's in danger. I need to go on. The weak gurgle that the man let out before he died seems to have been enough to attract a fair bit of unwanted attention. See, if we had knocked him out, he wouldn't have made any noises. 5 of the men that were shooting Kate are now rushing towards me to see what happened. It will only be a matter of seconds before they see me. I need to act fast. I quickly look around to see what are my options. I notice that the crossbow of the man I killed is in fact a repeating crossbow, and it was just reloaded with exactly 5 shots. If I aim my shots right, I might be able to take them all out. Hide behind a tree, hoping they will leave on their own. Use the crossbow, but try not to kill them. Use the crossbow and aim for the kill. Okay, use your OP Stillwater magic abilities to kill them all. We don't have weapon technique. That's true. We can upgrade it. We can upgrade to combat technique if we want to. Upgrade combat? Okay, so do we want to upgrade combat and then try and kill him, or do we want to just go for the kill and see if we die? Which one? Stop trying to kill. Go for the kill. Someone's saying upgrade, and then the other person's saying just go for the kill. Are we like going straight for like death upgrade? Okay, we have a couple people saying how much though? We could go by 1 or 2, but then we're gonna upgrade 1. Okay, we're only going 1, and then we're gonna see how it goes. Use a crossbow and aim for the kill. Nice job! Nice job, guys. Reflexes check successful and combat technique check successful. That was a good call. I quickly grab the crossbow from the ground and jump right in front of the 5 men, aiming for the one in the middle. I shoot him directly in the head, and before he even drops to the ground, I shoot one of his comrades as well, this time in his neck. As the 2 of them fall to the ground, lifeless, I hide behind a tree while 3 crossbow bolts fly right past me. 3 shots. I've only got 3 shots left. I jump out from behind the tree and try to aim for the ones that are still alive, but there's no one in sight. I realize they must have hidden themselves as well. As I try to figure out where they're hiding, one of them quickly pops out behind a tree and shoots for my chest. Luckily, I saw him right before he took the shot, so I had the time to get out of his bolt's way. I shoot my attacker right through the heart before he gets the chance to hide back behind his tree. I then spot one of the other 2 men right before he jumps out. This time, my crossbow bolt hits him in the stomach, but the shot took him out, regardless. The last man standing is visible behind one of the trees. I'm not willing to wait for him to attack me first, so I take the shot. My aim doesn't fail me, and the crossbow bolt pierces his temple, splattering the tree with his blood. That was the last of them. Okay, that's enough for now. We needed both, probably. I mean, we did just kill 5 men with, like, in one go, and whenever we're not supposed to have any skill at all. Blood, yes, is crazy, guys. Y'all are insane. Y'all are insane. Y'all are absolutely insane. Hold on. Let me quickly update it. So, how to talk with Kate. She finally doesn't think we're still water. Kate wasn't always a mage. Ambushed at a site with traces of electric magic, which seemed to make Kate happy. No, wait. Ambushed, killed lots of people. How could you? They had families, right? For shame. I'm proud of you. Okay, buddy. That's crazy, man. Oh my god, my phone's gonna die. Murder, hobo, percent speedrun. What does that mean? I blame AniLive chat. Valid. Revwick. That's crazy. Hobo? I don't know. Love Wolf, you're right. 3. What? Lone Wolf, you're right. Kill 3. Family 3. What the fuck? Baba Yaga. What the fuck? What? Oh, yeah, Baba Yaga, because that's John Wick. I'm a fool to ever called you a hobo respectfully. Nuh-uh. I don't think they called me a hobo. I don't think they did. I don't think so. Or maybe they did, and it's just going, yes, hobo. Didn't you say you lived in a cave? Nuh-uh. I didn't live in a cave. Thank you for the laughing face. I don't live in a cave. Nuh-uh. Also, guys, it's the last minute. Guess what that means? It's Phoenix's favorite time.
Okay, Fred. Time to find our perfect apartment on Zillow.
I don't care, Fred. Welcome in, Azure. You joined in the last minute. Dad jokes. It's time for dad jokes. Yep. What do you do if your dog steals your spelling homework? Nuh-uh. One of the rap quotes of all time. Okay, you take the words right out of his mouth. And one more. What do you get when you cross an elephant with a fish? Swimming trunks. Ha 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 ha. You're welcome. Anyway, Azure, you joined in really late. Guys, I'll see y'all later. Don't hate me. I have no regrets. I got one for you. Wait, what? You make dad jokes? I don't make them. I read them. And what's your dad joke? Come on, you gotta go quickly. Come on, man. Like a horse. Riz. That's crazy. Thank you for the Riz gift. Bye, Rev. Bye, everyone. Take care of yourselves. You took too long. She's on a horse. Exactly. I'm not a horse. What the flip flop, man? What do you call a person who doesn't use an envelope when sending mail? Normal person, 'cause who like, but you could collab. Mary laugh. And antelope.